Hey guys, I'm Dimension Jumper and today I'll be reviewing the Ant-Man level, which was released back in July of 2018. Now this is the final level for the the final Lego DLC level for the Lego Marvel Superheroes 2 game. And this follows both Scott Lang Ant-Man and the Hope Van Dyne Wasp as they try and stop Egghead from making AI Avengers. Yeah. And yeah, this level, I would say, has never been more on the nose in terms of AI, because it's basically the main villain is making AI Avengers. So yeah, the whole level has AI in it, and nothing screams more than AI taking over jobs today. So that level, a few years early in terms of the whole AI taking people's job stuff. So yeah, which is like a bad thing because obviously AI is taking people's jobs and people are more authentic than what AI can do. So yeah. So anyway, with the level itself, you have to destroy the work or destroy, but basically destroy the research and destroy the AI Avengers of the Egghead. And this level is quite small. I think this is the smallest in terms of where you're at in the DLC levels, because you're in this one main building room, and it's this sort of like laboratory area, and you basically have to try and like go from you start on one side, then you go to the other side, and then you have to go back to to the start of the level where you started off at, and then it's like you have to like just move about the room, and then when you get to fight Egghead, you're in the middle of the room, and then you have to try and like fight him and his robot chicken that can lay eggs which lays eggs and spawns enemies, and that's really weird. It's like a villain that does that. So it's like, I don't think I can take the character seriously of Egghead. I don't think I can take him seriously because he's making stupid, silly, burst out laughing inventions like a robot egg that can spawn, or a robot chicken that can spawn eggs with enemies in them, and that's really weird. So yeah, and now it's time for some gameplay. So this level, it has to use both Ant-Man and the Wasp, and more specifically the Hope Van Dyne and the Hank Scott versions of the characters. It's quite cool because like it's not just using like the original versions of the characters. It's using the more or a newer version of the character, so that's cool. And yeah, and this level, it's all about just defeating Egghead and stopping him from making the AI Avengers. And yeah, and you basically just have to use Ant-Man's powers as well as the Wasp to stop him. And then later in the level, you do get to use Giant Man once you feed him from Egghead's mind control, and I think this level is like alright. I do enjoy it. It has some moments. I do like the use of like the powers in this level, so like using Ant-Man's powers, Giant Man's powers, the Wasp powers, that sort of thing. And yeah, and I think this part of the level that has a similar bit to the Ant-Man, similar to the Ant-Man level in I think the Ant-Man level in the Avengers game, or the Marvel Avengers level. I don't have to remember. So yeah, where you can like destroy parts of a circuit or something. I don't have to remember. I could be wrong. But yeah, this is just like. So yeah, it's quite cool. There's some bits that I enjoy. So yeah, so that's it being for the gameplay, and I just want to go back to the review. So overall, this level kind of feels like the sort of start of an MCU type of movie in the sense that if it's like you have like Ant-Man and the Wasp, they're sort of like in the middle of a mission, and then the rest of the movie, and then the rest of the movie, still the proper plot of the movie happens once they finish off this particular mission. And yeah, I would say this particular level feels something like that, and I think it's one of those, like, it's a short level. All you have to do is just destroy some stuff, and that's it. When you compare it to like the other levels, like with the Guardians one, you have to defeat the giant space squid. With the Runaways, you have to basically free the other members of the Runaways, and with the Cloak and Dagger level, you basically have to escape from the lab harbor. So yeah, so the Ant-Man level, it's fun, and I think this is one of those levels that feels like the start of a particular movie, like an Ant-Man movie or something like that, and then the actual plot happens and stuff like that, as I said before. And yeah, it's a short level, but it's like a good kind of short. So yeah, so that's been my review for the Ant-Man level. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.